Welcome to another PC Sportscards PSA submission reveal. This is Josh with PC Sportscards. If you've never watched our videos before, we do reveals on PSA orders, BGS orders, orders going to the grading companies, and then we do a lot of other stuff where we talk about the hobby and how you can make money in the hobby, whether it is to grow your wallet or grow your collection. The reason we do this is because that's how we started our business, buying, grading, and flipping. If you're into that kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button, click the little bell so you can get alerts every single time we post a video. Today we have 2023.59. We sent this in on February 10th, got received on February 16th, and it was completed on March 17th, which is a 1 month turnaround. That's pretty damn good for $19 a card, guys. As we always do, we're going to go through 5 different topics during this video. We also have a number of cards that did not receive great grades, so we're going to look those cards over and see why they didn't get the grades that people may have expected them to get. Show you the flaws that people are missing on cards. All that so we can help you look over your cards better when you're evaluating what cards to send in for grading. This order is about 155 cards. We had 88 PSA 10s, 54 PSA 9s. That gives us a grand total of a 92% gem PSA 9 or better rate, which is exactly what we expect in an ultra modern order. As you can see on the top, the title of the video is Back to the Basics. We've done a few videos that have been outside of our comfort zone where we're talking about Pokemon and gaming cards. We've done some other stuff where we showed you hockey cards that we were getting into for the $1,000 challenge, and a lot of stuff like that. This order starts off and then has another chunk of gaming cards in there. But all in all, there's going to be a lot of sports cards that we're going to talk about and go through our topics. So if you have any comments, questions, concerns, agree, disagree with anything we're saying, please make sure you comment. We like to go back and forth with everybody on the comments that they make, tell you why we thought the way that we did. Hopefully you tell us that we're wrong or right about something. Either way, we like to provide value through these videos, and that value might just be you telling us that we're wrong and you knowing that you are right. So, got a Harry Ford Ray Wave Refractor. That is a weird looking card. Love seeing all the chrome baseball. A lot of chrome baseball in this. A lot of people sending in their football cards that they wanted to get back and hold till next year. A lot of graded consignment customers in here. I will tell you that Ray Wave is actually a graded consignment customer. It is going up for auction next week. Otani with bat. This got a 7. I can tell you right now, I could see a corner issue, an edge issue, and another corner issue without even looking closely at the card. Back corner has another little white spot on it. Give it a quick look to see if I see anything else that would cause a 7. Those things would cause an 8 in my mind. There must be something else on the card. Yeah, there's like a run of dimples going through it over here. And some of those dimples have little lines coming out of them. There's a lot of them. This card definitely deserves a 7. Either way, even if it's a little bit better than a 7 and an 8, not a card that I would send in for grading, even though it's a short print. Another PSA 9. And now we have our first topic. Evan Carter, who I know we've talked about recently. He's a prospect that has a big name right now. Would I buy and grade? Again, we're talking about to make money. We're not talking about for your collection. We're not talking about anything like that. We respect and we appreciate everybody that collects cards and grades them to put them in their collection. But what we like to talk about is how you can make money with cards. So would I grade this card, the Sapphire, to make money? Looking at our $20 cost on the card, $23 or $24 with shipping probably. You get 36 out of a PSA 9, net about 32. So you're losing money every single time you're grading this card. You get $24 plus 19 grading, you get $43. You get $33 out of it. You lose every time you get a 9. For a PSA 10, you get 70. Let's call it 60 for easy math. 60 minus the same 42, you're making 18. You got to go 66% on this card, something like that, to make money. Pop 38 out of 55 is about 69%, so you technically can grade it to make money, but I don't know that I would do it. Here on the other side, we have the base chrome I wrote, but actually it's a refractor. $5.50 raw, $27 for a 9, $70 for a 10. The additional profit you get, because you're paying almost $20 less for a raw card, you're making only $10 less, but losing roughly the same amount for a PSA 9, but you're making an extra $10 for every PSA 10, pushes this over the limit to a card that I would actually grade the refractor, but I would not grade the Sapphire. I definitely would choose, I could buy 4, because the other thing is I could buy 4 refractors for the same price as one Sapphire and pick out the 1 or 2 that I want to grade. I have more options to choose from. And when we're looking at these cards, there's only 80 refractors graded and only 55 Sapphires graded, which actually was the biggest surprise there. I expected to see a much, much higher number of those cards graded, which leads me to believe, obviously, this product came out during the boom when there was a slowdown in grading, so people didn't send as many cards in. So I'm looking at 2020, 21 cards, baseball cards, and there's not a ton of them graded. People just didn't send them in. There was no validation for the cost. Now we're looking at it, and you could still be the first person. Like, this is a huge card, I think. You could still be the first person or one of the first people to get one of these cards back. And if you sell it right away, guys, you could be making pretty money on it if you know what you're doing. There's going to be a lot of opportunity out there, and I would start scouring those pop reports. And if you like a guy, like a guy that goes for $3, $4, $5, there's opportunity to buy that guy. He can have a hot start to the year, and you can make some serious money being the first one to have it graded. Look at a guy like Andrew Painter. That's a pitcher. I didn't know who he was, and he's throwing over 100 miles an hour. And his refractor, his Bowman Chrome refractor, first refractor, is going for like $150 as a PSA 10. Some people have them graded already. You could be the next. You could find the next guy like that. All right, we got a LaMelo. Again, thick cards, very, very hard to grade. You can see all 4 corners are showing white on the front. Got edge whiting. I think this is just the sum of all the parts to get this grade. I don't think there's... Usually with these, we see like a major flaw, like a fingernail or a crease. I just think that overall this card's not... Look at the centering. Look how far right and left it is. Just thick cards are really tough to grade. Especially with PSA. When you get all these little problems, they just add up. More LaMelo. Personally, I'm not a fan of the Panini Instant stuff to grade. I have graded some of it in the past. More of the baseball stuff. But, I don't know. Anybody that wants this card could just go buy it when it comes out. I don't see the draw. It doesn't pass rule number 1 to me, which is grade cards that somebody else is willing to pay a premium for graded. So since it doesn't pass that test for me, it's something I never would grade. I don't know who's really paying a huge premium on that card. All right, like I said, we have a couple little Pokemon runs in here. Gray Skies. I really have to dig into Pokemon and see why these cards are graded. Maybe I should just do research on every single Pokemon card I see. Charizard, I think there's just a ton of those graded. Premium Collection. Dragonite Z Secret. Blastoise Hollow. More Pokemon. Alright, now we got a cool order coming up, I think. Sanguine. PSA 10. Guess this guy's having a good year. That's a cool looking Prism Trout. I love grading inserts. We have a topic about that later on. Alright, and next up we have what I think is a very cool card. This is another one that shocked me. There are only 324 finest Kobe's graded. Second year. I can't believe the number's that low. I thought this would be in the thousands. Think about all the second-year Lucas and all the second-year every other guy modern. There's still opportunity in these low pop reports. Even if you get a 9 on this card, you're making money. Or at least breaking even. 50-50 chance to get a 10 if you know what you're looking for. And these cards that weren't taken good care of, you could see all the chipping around the outside. You could see all the whiting. So if you have one that's in good shape, especially one that's peeled already, you can make real good money grading these cards. Yes, it's going to be hard to find them in good condition. There's no question about it. Grading was not as big then as it is now. Everybody knows that. But let's see this Jordan actually. There is a lot of this out there. So you may have to dig deep to find it, but a card that's $20 to get, and then a PSA 9 gets you 50, and a PSA 10 gets you 100, like, that's a home run to me. That's a card that I would look for. And then you get to grade, especially, like, I'm turning 40 in less than a month. You get to grade cards of people that you actually watched playing growing up, and talk to your kids about them, compare them to the guys of today. I just think there's a lot of fun behind it also. Planet Metal AI. I am personally not a fan of grading stuff like this. Chronicles Rookie Devers. That's just not my thing. I mean, I will tell you that this customer's entire order, including those Kobe's and everything, is going to consignment. I'm looking at it right now. All of this is grading to consignment. So what that means is the customer sent us the cards to get graded, and instead of paying for them, we're just going to sell them, and then he's going to get some money in his account and be able to take it out and do whatever he wants and redo it all over again. Sort of like what we're doing with the $1,000 challenge. Atomic Soto. Like, this is a killer order. Maybe I'll do a video where I go through his entire order and show how much money he actually made with this one order. Maybe I'll do that for somebody later on. Yeah, if you guys have ideas for videos or anything you want to see or see us talk about, let us know. We're looking for whatever will add value and help you out in any way. We're looking to do it. We're going to be posting the spreadsheet later this week when I do my video. My next review of cards should be either Thursday or Friday at this point. But I think there's some good stuff. Is this a Kuna in it? I don't know. 84. This is Kuna auto as well. Kuna rookie refractor auto is going to consignment. That's cool. I will say that I've been saying this all along, and I like this. We're seeing blue mosaic Garrett Wilson number to 99 PS10. I love this card. I love grading stuff like that. I don't know about Aiden Hutchinson yet, but it's cool blue. Blue chips Che Lance. Again, I don't know, but if you pulled this stuff or you got it cheap enough, you can make some money with it. There's no question about it. I love grading inserts. We're going to talk about colored numbered inserts of superstars and young players coming soon. This Curry, another one. Oh. What an order. And I mean, this stuff is not going to sign. This is another customer. But our next topic, look at the premium for this card. This is when Select was good. There weren't a lot of products. Courtsides were actually rare. There was a difference. This $40 Jokic is now a $350 PSA 10. And if you look at the bottom over here, there's only 25 of them graded. There's probably more Select Jokic from this year and last year graded than a card from his second year. Love it. Love it. Finding these cards has to be fun also. Ja. Second year Giannis. Seeing a trend here with second year cards. This might be third year. Actually, 2014 is third year. Second year. Giannis Flash, super tough grade here, probably very low pop. Justin Jefferson, numbered rookies, I love it. Dr. J, PSA 7, 1987 Fleer. Some scratches on the card, still looks nice card. NFL Drip Kittle, love the inserts. I mean, probably going to make money on this card. This is another customer that I think is sending everything to consignment. No, this is not there. We're not there yet, but there's a customer. The next customer is sending everything to consignment. Malik Willis, true rookie, blue mosaic, PS10. Breece Hall, green mosaic, color match, love it. Sauce Gardner. Camo pink, PS10. Garrett Wilson green. I love. If you guys watched any of the $1,000 challenge videos you saw, I have a lot of this kind of stuff going in. Terry Bradshaw, Pink Swirl. What's at number 2 now? 11. PSA 10. SGA.
150.
John Morant. PS 10. Thibodeau Gold Mosaic, number to 10. PS 10. And this is the start of the run that's going to go all to consignment.
G-Man?
We got Sauce Gardner, debut, black gold choice. Knowing the customer that has these cards, pretty sure he bought all of these on eBay. I could check. Honeycomb, NFL debut. He might have been the one that beat me out on a lot of these cards when I was trying to buy them for the $1,000 challenge. But, alright, so we got a PSA 5 Jordan Poole fast break here. You can see there's a scratch going through the middle there through where it says Warriors. And then if you turn over the back, 2 more scratches. So, pretty obvious flaws there. You got to make sure you're looking over the front and the back of these cards. I love a card like this, the Storm Chasers insert. You know, this is a hollow looking card. Young quarterback. People are going to like this. PSA 8, you're going to win and lose some. Aiden Hutchinson. Got some more Aiden Hutchinson. I love grading the mosaic stuff. I mean, I wish I didn't, but there's money in it. There is money in grading this stuff. And we're going to see all of it because it's all going to be up on our eBay. These are all numbered. Lots of pops. Brees Hall Honeycomb. Brees Hall glass mosaic. I guess they got rid of saying stained glass and they say glass mosaic now. And even a card like this, I put this up here because it's going to be interesting to me. I think this is a great use of grading to consignment, a card like this. This is a Pop 2 insert silver prism. It's a $10 card raw. I think we're going to get 30 or 40 bucks out of this card, at least, net. So we're gonna make money on this. I'd love to be able to buy this card for $2 or $3, but I'm interested to see, where do you guys think this card's going to sell? What do you think we're going to get for this PSA 10 when it goes up? Let me know. Maybe we'll give something away to whoever's the closest guess. Green Swirl number 211. Justin Jefferson. Jamar Chase Green Mosaic. Patty Mahomes Thunder Lane. Again, probably $2 card. We got a Ritter 6. Look at that corner. That corner is just bent in. Can you see it on there? Yeah, you can see the reflection. That corner is damaged. You got to look the cards over, guys. So, and this is still, look, I mean, 2 big misses on cards. 2 really big misses on cards. And still, look at all these 9s and 10s. Kenneth Walker. My boy Go Devils, Rashad White, Honeycomb. And just so you know, some of these cards, even as 10s, might lose money. Right? He might lose money on some of them. But, like, Evan Neal Gold Mosaic, I don't think that's a winner. But it's the sum of the part. It's the sum of the parts, right? You're going to miss, but if you do enough of it and you know what you're doing and you figure it all out, you could really make a ton of money just grading and selling these cards. Like, this is going to be a miss. Sam Howell Genesis NFL debut. This is going to be a hit. Somebody's going to put Sam Howell away. You're going to make decent money. Like, this could be a card that sells for way more than anybody thinks, especially because these are some of the first ones graded. Jonathan Taylor Mosaic Glass. This is going to be a huge one. Olave Glass Mosaic. Love it.
What is glass?
It's like the stained glass cards. Yeah. Mac Daddy Jones. Drake London, PS10. And the only way you really learn is to do it. Like, watching and following along is one thing, but until you actually dip your toe in it and take some risk, you're not going to be able to to know. George Pickens is going to have a big year this year. Joey Burrow, Hyper Prism. These are really tough. And last topic as we get towards the end of the video. Let me move this up. Last topic. Grading the color inserts of high demand players is super important and super profitable. $30 raw card, PSA 9 sells for $67, and a PSA 10 sells for $191. This is a rookie card, but this is why I'm saying knowing who to buy and buying cards that somebody else is going to pay a premium for is what you want to grade. People pay premiums for color match. I don't know why. I don't. People do. People pay premiums for color. That makes sense. When you combine all those things, and even if you put it into an insert, which is less expensive than a real card, because somebody might not want to spend $800 on a blue, but they'll be happy to spend $200 on a insert that's still blue, still numbered to 99. I think there's a lot of untapped value in these cards. The reason I don't talk about them as much as the more common cards is because I want these videos to be valuable to everybody that's watching them. So that's why we talk about silvers and refractors and more commonly attainable cards more often. But if you can get your hands on lower numbered, under 100 or better cards, I think there is a ton of potential. Absolute ton of potential out there to buy cards, grade them, and make money. People on eBay are over-evaluating what they're looking at, and you could be the winner from when they do that. Last but not least, $84 Manly. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy the tournament tonight, and look forward to doing many more videos going forward.